Hi everyone, it's Joe. I have a couple projects to share with you, and these projects are for the I Am Roses YouTube contest, April Showers Bring May Flowers. And so the contest video, the official contest video will be in the description box below, so click on that and you'll get all the information from that video. So I wanted to show you my project, and I made 2 journals and 2 cards. And the journals were made from this little pocket notebook that I got from the 99-cent store, and it has dividers and pockets, so it's really nice for journaling or taking notes or whatever. So I altered it, so I used this, and the papers I used are of course the Mariposa paper stack. I used the 4x6 and I used the 8x8. So I used that, and there's still plenty of paper left for more projects. I hope you guys aren't getting tired of this paper line, because I'm not. I still have plenty to use. So I used that, and then the Lindy Stamp Gang colors that I used were Grab a Guy Gold, this like mustard, really deep color, and then the dark chocolate truffle, this really pretty brown. And let's see, I used some miscellaneous lace trim, some pearls, and a few other embellishments. So these are just like the main things I used. And the I Am Roses flowers, they are the white puffy daisies. I used let's see, the gardenia petals, and these are in the small. This is a mixed pack, but I used only the white, so I used those. I used these mini white sprays, really pretty. I used those, and I used these beautiful roses with the round petals. I'll have all the pictures and all the links on my blog, so I used that. And then I also used these crochet flowers with the petals, with the pearls in the center. And then I also used, last but not least, these petals, flat petals here, and they have the point, so I used those. So the challenge for the contest is to incorporate handmade flowers using the I Am Roses products. So let me move that aside and let me show you. This is one journal that I created. Again, it's the Mariposa paper stack, and I love how it turned out. So I edged the paper here with the distresser. I mat it with some brown cardstock, and then for the closure I use seam binding, and then it just opens like this. You just tie a bow, it goes like that, and then I added some cardstock here on the edge, and then I added this extra wide, extra large eyelet in this bronze color for on the front and the back. So that is the closure. And then you can see that I used the spray here, but I sprayed it again with the Grab a Guy Gold, and it's this beautiful rich color. And then here are the white petals that I sprayed with the dark chocolate truffle. And then I added some lace trim here, some twine, and then this tea dye tag, and then I distressed the edges, and then I stamped Rest a Minute. And that stamp is from Michaels, and I altered it a little bit because just how it was positioned, the stamp. So you guys, if you guys got this at Michaels, it was in the dollar bin a while back, but it's this stamp, it's this chair right here, and it says Rest a Minute, but I cut out the rest a minute so that when I stamp it, it's just the chair. And I keep this in a Ziploc bag so it doesn't get lost. And then the rest a minute sentiment is separate. So I stamped the chair and then I just individually stamped the rest a minute. So I like that positioning better, and it fit perfect with the tag. And then here you see the crocheted flower with the pearl. And I really love how it turned out. So the handmade flower is the sunflower that I created using the puffy daisy petals and the gardenia petals that I scrunched up in the center. I'll have a tutorial on this, the making of this flower, at the end of the video, and some pictures. So it just ties like this. You just tie a bow and you have this cute journal, and I really like how it looks. So I made an extra sunflower and I had some other petals to use, so I made this a coordinating card. And there's that sunflower again, and then the center. This little gardenia flower here, actually I cut it from the spray because the spray comes with 3 flowers. I cut off the 3rd one and I reused it on the card and sprayed it again with the Grab-A-Guy Gold. Here's the crochet flower with the pearl, some lace trim. I distressed the edges of this designer paper here, and then the card base is brown cardstock, and I just added some design paper inside. Oops, sorry, let it focus. Okay, so that is the coordinating card. So that's one set, and I love this set. This one is a lighter version, and it's this one right here. And I didn't spray any of the flowers on this one. You can see that I left the white spray there right here. Here's that tea-dye tag again, and that stamp and sentiment, the edges. I edged the tag here. Here's more of that jute rope. Here's that crocheted flower with a pearl. I added some of those small roses here, and then I have a crystal flower with the center rhinestone. And then here's my favorite embellishment, this button with a rhinestone, and this is the handmade flower that I created, and it's using these petals right here. And again, I did a little mini tutorial on how I created this flower, and I really love how it turned out. I think it's really beautiful. So I incorporated some lace in the center before I put that button on top. So here I matted the paper with vellum, and then I edged I distressed the edges right here, and then I used white extra wide large eyelets here on the front and on the back, and then here's more of that Mariposa paper, and then the vellum on the inside, and I used white seam binding for the ribbon, and it just ties into a bow. And here it's more of that lace trim that I have, and I really like how this one turned out. And then of course I made a coordinating card, and here it is. It's the same layout as the first card, so it was so fast to make. I made another one of those handmade flowers. Here's more of those roses, crocheted flower with the pearl center. I added more pearls, and here are the distressed edges of this paper, and I added some lace trim. The base of this card is craft cardstock. I need to take that craft cardstock, and then more designer paper. So that is this coordinating card. So I hope you guys liked the mini journals that I made and the matching card sets. Again, there's the I Am Roses contest going on. Please check it out. The link will be in the description box, as well as the link to my blog. So those are my projects, and thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, so the flowers that I'm using are these flat petal flowers, and they are P25-151, and they're like these poinsettia flat petals, and I get 5 of them, And then I have these two small pieces of lace trim, and I just pulled it off of this Prima trim that I had. And then I have embellishment here, which is just a clear rhinestone, clear button with a rhinestone in the center. So basically, it's the same concept as my carnation flower tutorial that I did. It's basically you get the petal, you get some glue, which is I just use hot glue. I put a little bit in the center, fold it in half, make sure that the petals stagger a bit. Okay, and then I put a little more hot glue in the center and then fold it in half. Okay, let me do that one more time. So you get the petal, put some hot glue, and then fold it in half, and then get some more hot glue in the center, fold it in half again. So I do this to four flowers, so I'll have 4 total. Okay, so here is the base, and basically I'm going to glue the petals to where all points are meeting in the center. So I just use some hot glue. Center there. Hot glue, and then let me just do it across, and then the other side, and then the last side. So basically that's it. If you want, you could do another petal in the center and then just have it sit up, so it's just one full flower. But I decided to get these lace bits, sorry about the glare, and then I just add some hot glue to the center of the lace and then just put it inside like that. Then on the other side, to kind of make it look like a circle. Like so, and then I just get my little button embellishment. I put a big glob of hot glue, and then I just center it, and then you can move the lace around if you want, but that's how it looks like. Really easy. You could do this with any petal shape, any flower. You just basically fold the petal or flower in half and then fold it again, and then just glue the corners together to fill out the flower. And that is my flower. Here is the journal. So in this one, I will show you how I made the sunflower out of these petals, and these are the white puffy daisies, and I used 2 of them. And then I used these gardenia petals, and these are the small. This is the blue and white blue mix, but I just handpicked out the white ones. Okay. And I colored the daisy petals with Lindy Stamp Gang in the Grab-A-Guy Gold, and the gardenia petals, I sprayed them with the dark chocolate truffle. So basically, this is just a glue mat that I had. I got the 2 daisy petals, and I'm going to glue those together. Just make sure that the leaves are staggered a bit so that they are not overlapping each other. Okay, and then you can see how pretty these petals are. I'm just going to scrunch them up like so, and then start gluing in the center. I'm probably just going to put a big glob of glue there, and I'll add more if I need to, and then I'll just start sticking them in the center. Probably I don't need all of the ones that I sprayed. I just sprayed several in case I wanted to make more. And basically that's all it took, is 3, but if I wanted I could probably squeeze in a 4th one just to make it more fluffy. So that is the sunflower.